So guys, it's been a year now since the desperate Goomba got exposed for being the biggest simp on the internet. The dude who teaches men how to pull women. The dude who gives advice to men on how to get women turned out to be the biggest simp on the internet. That is beyond embarrassing, but you guys know what's funny? Most people weren't even surprised when that news came out. I swear to God, I wasn't surprised at all. Cause listen guys, if you're a grown person with eyesight and a brain, you don't even need two eyes, one is enough. As a matter of fact, you don't even need eyes even if you're blind. If you're a grown person with one working ear, one is enough. And a brain, you can clearly hear that this guy is a sim. You can hear in his voice that he lies about being a player. This guy is not no player. This guy is a desperate Goomba sim who claims that, think about this, on some level, girls find BBC very attractive.
Fresh ain't the most good-looking dude, but he got 1,000 bodies?
Yo, bro.
Now.
Nigga, a bunch of fat bitches. He told y'all niggas this.
Hold on.
Fresh has smashed a bunch of whales.
Hold on, caller. You're equating looks to smashing only. Bro, there's so many other factors out there to smash. Mouthpiece, game, having frame. Bro, looks is not the only thing, my friend. Dude, I know guys that are 6'7", good-looking paws. I don't smash nothing. What's your point here?
Is this Goomba trying to tell us that he got mouthpiece? The guy who cannot finish a sentence without choking is telling me he got mouthpiece in game? The guy who sounds like he's chewing on cock 24/7 is out here telling me that he has mouthpiece in game. This is just embarrassing. And I'm not gonna lie guys, I actually believe that Fresh really thinks that he's a player. In his head, he really believes that, and that's because he still be smashing hoes. I'm not denying that Fresh smashes hoes. I actually believe that his body count is so high. I don't know about 1,000. 1,000 is crazy. But his body count has to be high because he does smash hoes. Now, does that make him a player? Not at all. This Goomba lives in Miami and he's rich and famous. Do you think Miami hoes are not gonna smash him? If a virgin 19-year-old girl moves to Miami for 2 years, she's leaving Miami with at least 20 bodies. Miami is full of gold-digging hoes. Now, because he smashes gold-digging hoes, he thinks he's a player. This Goomba is so stupid and narrow-minded, he thinks smashing hoes is equal to making them fall in love. And the reason he thinks he has mouthpiece in game is because when he goes on dates, girls cry laughing at how stupid he sounds. But in his delusional big noggin, he's thinking, think about this, she's laughing at my jokes. That means on some level, she's in love. I mean, guys, just look at this. This is the POV of a girl on a date with Fresh. He just looks funny and imagine he tells a joke. Of course, they're gonna laugh. I would laugh too. So in this video, we're talking about Myron bringing up the Chinese prostitute a year after that whole situation just to defend Fresh from the simp allegations that we all know are true.
The world and civilized it for these to tell us what to do. Absolutely ridiculous.
And you know what they've done as well? They've taken attacks on people that are in the industry and use it to destroy the industry. For example, downplaying the message itself has become normal because now most people are like, oh, he got caught in this, or oh, this happened to that person. So now I don't want to hear what I got to say. But ultimately, it's going to happen to you too at some point.
First of all, even before the Chinese hooker situation, no man in his right mind would take dating advice from you, Fresh. If you're a grown-ass man who takes dating advice from this socially awkward, ugly retard, you gotta be failing at life miserably. I mean, just think about this. We all think that Walter is an unlikable, insufferable, disgusting creature. The hoes he goes on dates with think the same. It's not like he's only unlikable on camera. When the camera goes off, all of a sudden he's the charming Goomba. This 32-year-old man is socially awkward, and the only reason he's smashing hoes is because Miami is full of gold-digging hoes that would smash any man with some clout and money. And did you guys hear what he said at the end? Ultimately, it's gonna happen to you at some point. He didn't say it might happen to you or probably would happen to you. He said it's gonna happen to you. First, you're actually right. Nobody is perfect. We all make mistakes. But for you to be a self-improvement podcaster who talks about the type of women we should avoid, and then off camera you bring a prostitute to meet your mom, Chinese prostitute to be specific, and you fuck her raw, and he was probably licking the pussy too. Now connect the dots. You bring a girl to your mom and you smash her raw, and you got her pregnant. The Goomba was in love and he knew she was a prostitute, and I can prove it.
Yeah, so, nobody is safe from it, bro.
Nobody.
Like I told y'all, like nobody is safe from it. It's really all you can do is recognize patterns and end it. So like, look, let's use Fresh's situation with Daisy, right? Bitch wanted an apartment. He said no because he found some characteristics about her that he didn't like, right? Some of that was him selling a dream. Some of that was him finding out things, etc. She wanted a part of me, said no. Her response to that was, I'm going to go ahead and utilize the fact that if I go and tell my story first, they're going to believe me.
Yeah.
So what does she do? Hatches up a diabolical plan, calls you while recording the call, breaking the law, right? Says, oh, let me tell him that I'm pregnant, see how he responds. Try to get a response, but unbeknownst to everyone else, she had already had a meeting with the Planned Parenthood and aborted the baby. It was never about having a kid. It was about aborting the baby and then trying to put the blame on him.
Yeah.
That's what it was about. And then doing a podcast tour on it, right? Now, why did she do this? She understood, and women know this inherently, right? That you are always going to get the benefit of the doubt. That's why I tell you guys all the time. Don't give women the benefit of the doubt. Doubt the benefit of the woman. Again, don't give the women the benefit of the doubt. Doubt the benefit of the woman. And he doubted the benefit of the woman, and what she ended up doing was getting the benefit of the doubt from public sentiment.
Yeah.
And then they use that against him to paint him as an evil individual, asshole, blah, blah, blah. But this is simply a woman that didn't get what she wanted because he recognized some unfavorable characteristics. She lied about some things, etc. Nobody's impervious to it, right? We could take accountability and say that we believe some things that weren't true, right? And we fucked up there, both of us. Take accountability there for sure. But once he did find out, recognized it, took action. Not taking you serious. We're done.
I love the fact that Myron is defending his autistic friend, but he is lying here. Walter, the Goomba, knew all along that she was a hooker, and he still wanted to wife her. Before the abortion situation, a lot of Fresh and Fit fans already knew that she was a hooker, and one of the guys called in to let Fresh know that the love of your life is a hooker, Fresh, and Fresh was just denying.
Oh no, I said I just called them because I really like you guys. That's it.
See, this is the problem that I don't like.
All the time.
They genuinely like the show. They just want to hate to get attention, which I don't mind. But when you lie about someone that is cool, that I actually care about, that's super down to earth, that's when it gets fucked up. Because now you're disrespectful to her, which I don't like. Talk about me all day. I don't care. Call me fresh fuckface. Call me fresh L, whatever. But talking about her, calling her escort, bro, that I don't respect, bro. Because that's fucked up.
Oh my God, bro. The Goomba was really in love with an escort. He's out here talking about, on some level, you can call me a pug or a Goomba. Just don't talk shit about my escort. I'm in love with her, bro. This guy was ready to take a bullet for an escort. This is not no joke. This Chinese hooker was planning to destroy this man's life. Meanwhile, he's out here saying, think about this. She's a very down-to-earth person. Guys, there's no way this random dude who never met this bitch knew that she was a hooker, but Fresh didn't know. All the evidence was out there, but Walter the Goomba chose to ignore because he was in love.
She responds the way that she responded. And had she not responded that way, right, and just took an L and moved on, it would have been fine. Because he did it privately. He didn't want to put it out there like, I'm going to dump you and shit like that. He was just going to keep it moving. But she was the one that took it there because she knew that there was an infrastructure that she can exploit to her benefit. And she knew that she would get the, she'd be able to get people on her side in the beginning because she went and told the story first.
Yeah. You know, the common thread here between these women especially, they'll...
See, like, we got one retard in the chat right there saying, Fresh forced her to kill the baby. See, bro, this is what I mean when I say, like...
Yo, what the heck,
like,
bro?
they get retarded,
Force. How can I force somebody?
Yeah. Not only could you not force her, she was in New York, you were down here. You told her, do what you want.
Yeah.
And I showed you guys the pictures of the Planned Parenthood. She had already had that planned and got the abortion before going on any of these podcast chat, but she went on the podcast and said that I'm pregnant.
It doesn't matter when the baby was aborted, Myron. What matter is this retarded Goomba got a prostitute pregnant. She got all types of STDs and coronaviruses. And he was still smashing raw. That is insane, bro.
Niggas would have said, Chen, get the fuck out of here, bitch. Right? In her homeland, niggas would have been like, woman, we don't believe you, get out of here.
Eat dog.
You know what I mean? Like, they would have.
Damn, Fresh, that joke was so funny. Man, I'd rather eat a dog than a prostitute's vagina.
Would have kicked your ass to the curb, nigga. But she was in America. She's like, oh, yeah, now I can lie. I can say I'm pregnant even though I'm not because I'm mad I don't get an apartment. Oh, Fresh, I'm going to get this black man. Yeah, that's basically what she said. But she was, literally, bitch was in the fucking house just like hatching a plan. You know what I'm saying?
And it's funny because there's a whole cabal on this plan and group chat as well. But long story short, guys, no one's safe. Listen, I took an L there for sure. My fault. But listen, you learn, you grow, you move on, and we're still winning, so it's all
Your
good.
problem was you recognized it and you got rid of her, and she didn't like that, right?
If I was blue pill, I would have been like, oh, yes, baby.
Yeah.
Here you go. And it would have been fine. But nah, bro.
That's exactly what you did, you goomba simp. It was very clear that she was a hooker, and he still brought her to his mom. You are a desperate, sad man. And he keeps saying no one is safe. No man in his right mind is getting a prostitute pregnant. Nobody is doing that, Fresh. You're the only retard who would smash dirty prostitutes, bro, and I wouldn't be surprised if he did it again. Walter, the Goomba, nobody wants to hear your dating advice. We all know you're a simp. You are not a player. I just know Fresh has never had a girl in love with him. Let's be real. Even if a girl tries to fall in love with Fresh, she just can't, bro. No girl on earth is capable of falling in love with a Goomba. And guys, I'm not saying this just because he's ugly. I mean, he is ugly as fuck. But that's not the only reason. Girls are not falling in love with Fresh because he is too feminine. Fresh is not masculine at all, bro. He might be LGBT behind closed doors. Guys, Fresh is obsessed with prostitutes because he has to use lube, bro. He is not getting any pussy wet. Like the video and subscribe if you think Fresh uses baby oil.